Oh boys, that's a decent little smallie. Check out that tank. Oh my God, that's another missed hook set. But this guy is probably right under 2 pounds. Well guys, for some reason they're not taking the drunken mullet today, so I decided to switch over to the Mudbug. It's a little bit slower moving water right here. With the water being this high today, I'd kind of expect them to be in the slack water, at least where it's a little bit slower. I'm thinking this might give us a better chance, especially if they're in the little bit deeper water. All of Holston River is pretty shallow, if we're gonna be honest. But it is kind of cold today. The water temperature is cooler because it rained. So I'm thinking middle to bottom fishing is gonna be the best today. And because this is kind of a hybrid of both, hopefully it'll get us a fish. What the heck? Oh man, I'm hoping I can find the line in the water. I felt weight to it and tried to set the hook. All right guys, we have switched up. Right now we're gonna try a new lure. It's a 3-jointed panfish swim bait. It's beautiful. And we're just gonna chuck it out here into the deeper water and see what we can get. It should sink, so that should be good. Can't wait to see what this thing looks like in the water. Swimming action is amazing, I will say that. So the new and improved plan. Oh, there's a bait fish that ate right there. The new and improved plan is to take this glide bait and swim bait around the lake again. Oh, it swims so nicely. Looks so good. And we picked up weeds. So I think that's a pretty good sign to go ahead and move on down. Looky there, boys. Look who came up to say hello. All right, big guy. All right, buddy. I know. Stop thrashing. Get this hook at your mouth. Nice little winter bass, boys. He's not too shabby. I'd say he's right at a pound, but man, it feels good. I honestly thought this was weeds. Man, this feels awesome. I'm sorry I wasn't recording. I was just literally working the bank, going down to my next spot. Little winter largie. Well, let's see if we can catch another one. We'll say goodbye to this guy. Alrighty, guys. Get a release video of him. Just gonna drop him in. And there he goes. That was so sick. He could possibly be the last bass of 2019. That is crazy. And we caught him on this panfish jointed swim bait. I just had a feeling this thing would work. All right guys, today we are back with the good old panfish swim bait. Honest to God, I felt like I just got hit by something. I'm just working it really slow right now, picking up a few weeds along the way. Bunch of weed beds in the bottom of this lake. But we just got off some rain last night. And not only that, but it's really overcast and foggy right now. All that soft light should be pretty good for fishing. At least you would think so. Big plans for today. It's gonna be raining on and off. But we're gonna try to go to the river a little bit later. The water clarity looks pretty good today. A little bit of debris in the water, as you guys can see. But right now we're just fishing the main lake. We're gonna be making our way to the creek mouth over here in a second. I just wanna test these weed beds that are out here in front of me. This thing looks so good in the water. Looks so good, in fact. I'm surprised we haven't caught a fish yet. I've already felt a few bumps. Let's see if we can get your toad largie right now. The plan for right now is just to work my way around this pond, just casting every once in a while, seeing if we can get anything. Like I said, we're gonna be going to the river, so we're really just testing the waters for today right now. Really, whenever you guys are fishing for largies in like a pond or like a small lake setting, cannot recommend a jointed bluegill swim bait enough. Just matches the hatch perfectly. There's water gushing in over here at this drain. I gotta try this out. This whole area right here should be a gold mine for bass. That's what you want to see. Casting it straight into a tree where there are already bobbers. That's the life right there. There aren't so many weeds in here. Weeds and leaves. And then I'm almost positive I just cast it straight onto a branch that's submerged in the water. If not, this better be a snapping turtle. Well, if I lose this lure, I've got a ton more to try out, but that's just a real shame if I do. Please come off without breaking. And it just snapped. All right guys, we're at the spot, and as you can see, it's a beautiful little shoal. I've never fished this before, so It's gonna be kind of fun to try to figure it out. Right now I'm using one of the swim baits, the jointed swim baits, but I did bring a Mudbug and good old Musky swim bait. I know this water's pretty deep, so it should be a pretty good place to try it out. I forget what this color is. It's some sort of herring, but I'll put a side-by-side comparison. You can see that it's a little bit bigger presentation, so I thought that would work better for this. Plus it's got a little bit more shine, and the water's a little bit muddy because we've had a lot of rain the past few days, so I figured that'd be a good way to get some extra bites. Today we're going for smallies, musky, and Clay even caught a gar here, so that'd be kind of cool if we got that. And this is a beautiful little pad. I've never been here before. I saw it on Google Maps. Clay told me about it. Amazing little spot. We'll be trying out the Mudbug here soon. I just want to cast here, see if we can get anything on the swim bait, because I know this spot is deep. And as you can see, it's a beautiful shoal, and this is like Smallie Central. So if there are any smallies around here, hopefully they'll want this little swim bait. This looks like a sweet musky pad too. No. Oh my God. That almost hit me in the face. Jesus. Wonder if it came in that clear on the GoPro, because that was insane. We've also got this like cool whopper flopper variation. It's called the double plop, so we're gonna give that a try too. But I know these swim baits are super tempting. The action is just so good on them. So I'd be surprised if we didn't get at least one bite, because this place looks like the juice. But we're definitely gonna have to try the musky swim bait out here in a second. Giving it a little twitch every now and then, it makes it look more like it's dying. Kind of jumps around in the water, it looks really nice. Using the toad color today, because I actually lost the tiger stripe one, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to work with what we got. All right, guys, we tried it. Nothing doing, so we're gonna go ahead and move on down. Well, boys, looky what we have here. Take a look at that. Had this little guy come up and slam it. He's got a lot of life to him, pretty coloration. You gotta love smallies, man. He literally hit that right in front of me. That was so cool. All right, guys, let's get a release video of him. Pretty little fish, man. See you later, buddy. Wow. Boy, did I know that lure was gonna work. And we caught him on the jointed swim bait. That was so cool. Well, even if that little doink is hitting, that means there's gotta be some tanks in here somewhere. These little jointed swim baits, man, they annihilate bass. Let's work it up this rock. Right next to this rock. Might be one sitting right here. I'll tell you what though, I haven't gotten a hook set in a while. It's usually because I'm just sitting here casting, see if I can get anything, and they'll just hit it out of nowhere when I don't expect it. Plus, I've only got 2 batteries, so I gotta kind of conserve batteries as much as I can. But what a cool little smallie. At least we didn't get skunked today. I'm gonna try to work it right next to these rocks. Hopefully we can get a bigger one. A little tank 2-pounder or something. Just cool to know that they'd actually hit it though. Never used this lure before. Figured it would work on smallies. And what do you know? I mean, it's a perfect place for some smallies to be sitting. This big rock to my right provides a nice eddy for it. They could just sit here on these seams, waiting for little bait fish like this little swim bait to come by. But let's keep on moving now. Look at this, guys. You can't tell me there's not some smallies sitting right here. Man, this place is the juice, guys. All right, I'm gonna move around to this rock right here. Big rock. Okay, without falling down, hopefully. So I was just right there. But now I can actually work into this rock right here in front of me and work on the backside where it eddies out again. It's nice to see a little doink smallie hitting this actually, because it means that it matches the hatch pretty well. Any smallmouth should want to hit this. Oh boys, that's a decent little smallie. Oh, that's for the scale. That is for the scale. Check out that tank. Oh my God, that's another missed hook set. But this guy is probably right under 2 pounds. And what a pretty fish, man. This is a winter pattern smallie. Man, what a pig. Take a picture with it. I mean, come on, what a pretty fish. All right, guys, let's get the scale out, weigh him, and then we'll put him back in. Oh, what a day. What a tank smallie. This has got to be like a 2-3. That'd be my guess. He's probably about 2-3. He's a 114. That's not a bad fish. Man, especially for the winter. What an awesome catch, guys. And what a pig, man. Pretty smally. All right, guys, let's get a release video of him. We've had him out of the water for a little bit. Alrighty, buddy. See you later, big guy. Oh man, what a smally, guys. That was awesome. And of course, we didn't get the hook set again, but that's cool. Alrighty, here we go. First chuck with the Mudbug. It's pretty deep here. Jeez, my line's still sinking. Oh. Oh. What's up, buddy? Oh, man, I hope you guys are seeing this otter. That is so cool. Oh, he's still here. What are you doing, bud? What's up, big guy? Look at him, he's out there swimming in the middle. He's going away now. And I can't say I quite blame him. I wouldn't trust a human either. That might explain why there aren't many fish here. Look at that, boys. All right, guys, we're at a new spot. A little bit further down on the clinch. It's actually not too far from where we were. Probably about a mile downriver. All this is new to me, but I heard this was a really good spot for muskie, and it definitely looks like it. The water's high enough to where you can actually get some grass in there. Who knows what this place is like in the spring. But I wanted to try this little swim bait out here, see if there are any smallies hanging around. This place almost seems too good for there not to be a toad smallie just sitting here. All that rushing water and it just keeps going down. It looks like for another half mile, maybe a mile or so. And this is the only safe haven I can see, besides the opposite side from me. Looks like it eddies back over there really hard. Man, this place is gorgeous. I just hope it finds us a toad smallie, or even better, muskie. I've only got swim baits. I've got this jointed swim bait, and I've got the musky swim bait. This water's pretty choppy right here. That's why I expected there to be something sitting in this eddy, at least behind that log. There's got to be something behind that log. That's the first place I'm casting that musky swim bait. All right, so I know I said the first place I was going to cast is right behind that log. This is actually a little deep pocket right here. It's got some grass in it. It's actually the backflow coming from this main river system right here. So I'm just gonna check and see if there's one in here. Plenty of grass beds for them. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if there was one in here. The perfect time too, it's right before dark. Probably got an hour of sunlight left. And I've heard that's when muskie are really active. Of course, I don't know much about their biology, so we're kind of just going off what I've heard and the research I've done. But hopefully that's enough to land me a muskie. That's the exact opposite of what we wanted to happen. Well, I've got 40-pound test, and I don't want to be stuck in this rain. So let's see if we can get it to come off. Oh my God, that was God blessing us. I guarantee I just took a chunk of tree or whatever this is. Oh, it's a plastic bag. This is freaking sleet. Huh. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can catch a muskie like this. We'll give it like 10 more minutes, but this is legit sleet. Might even possibly be snow. I don't even know what this is now. Giant muskie swim bait in the clinch at a new spot I've never been. I'm gonna give it a chuck out there. There we go. That's out in the deep stuff. No. Can't be doing that right now. Well, this time I am hung, and it could possibly be for good. I just had to try my luck, didn't I? I don't want to lose this, but I know it is wedged on a rock or something. So what I'm gonna do is try to walk it up the actual river right now and see if we can get it to come off. I just had to go and put it in the deep stuff. All right, guys, well, I think I'm gonna try it just to see if I can get this swim bait back. Oh, it is freezing. I'm actually wading. Yes, wading in sweatpants. Great idea. I know it's freezing. That's how you get frostbite. Yeah, I already know. Thanks, comments. But I gotta get this swim bait back. Plus, I'll be able to work this side of the river. Well, boys, I hate to say it, but I think I've waited over here for nothing, because I don't think I'm getting this swim bait back. She just broke off, and there goes my last musky swim bait. Well, what a terribly sad way to end the day. I guarantee it's hung on a log, probably this log right here. It's just annoying. $50 of swim baits for muskies just gone. So I did lose a $25 musky swim bait, but apparently all is not lost because I legit just found a GoPro Hero 4. What? And it's got a head mount and everything. Well, that is kind of a miracle, and it wouldn't have happened unless I would have come this way after losing my musky swim bait.